Hey everyone, Dave K here, and it is a huge day today. Star Wars Galaxy's Edge opens today. It is 6 a.m. this morning, and we heard there's already a lot of people inside. They've been here since what, like 3 a.m.? So today we're going to Star Wars Galaxy's Edge, and we'll be heading to Food and Wine, maybe if we get some time later tonight. Mike, are you excited for it?
Very excited.
All right, let's do it. And we are here at Hollywood Studios. Check out the special maps they have for Star Wars Galaxy's Edge here. And they've themed the General Park map to Galaxy's Edge today. So much Galaxy's Edge stuff going on. You see some lightsabers in some cast members' hands. Really excited for it. Let's check it out. We are here in Hollywood Studios, but can't go into Star Wars Land quite yet. We've joined a boarding group, so it seems like early on, since there are so many crowds for Star Wars Land, we entered a boarding group to get into Star Wars Land, so we are just waiting for our entrance there. It should be late morning, I believe, and we don't know necessarily how long that'll go on for, but with the crowds, we have an entrance group, and we are just waiting for that. And we are leaving Galaxy's Edge. What? It's back that way? Hey, we just got here. So we are boarding group number 83, and they're only boarding up to 24. So we are now entering, instead of in late morning, in the afternoon. So we're thinking maybe get a quick head start on the Food and Wine Festival.
That sounds awesome.
Get some snacks going on.
Yum.
Sounds delicious. See what kind of foods we can find, and then we'll be back maybe later in the afternoon or whenever our boarding group opens up to Star Wars Galaxy's Edge, but want to be able to share all the fun adventures of the day, not to mention it's opening day for Food and Wine as well.
Yes.
You know?
Planned perfectly by Disney, by the way.
There you go. It's smart. It really is smart. Yeah. Let's talk a little bit more about that, Mike. Food and Wine Festival opening the same day as Galaxy's Edge. I could definitely see that as a smart way to minimize crowds in one particular park.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Do you think that it's going to have a huge impact? Where do you see, let's say you had to guesstimate crowd distribution.
It's going to help, but it might not be perceivable by us. So maybe the numbers where Disney management can see, they'll be like, oh good, this helped on opening day for Food and Wine, or this helped opening day for Star Wars. But I don't know if we're going to be able to actually perceive the difference, because a lot of people who are here at 2 in the morning for Star Wars Galaxy's Edge are going to go to Food and Wine this afternoon.
That's a good
so
point.
It's hard to know if it really does make a huge difference.
That makes sense. I would also envision this is probably a very popular time that people have planned their trips or planned their vacations based on the openings of these two things at the same time.
Yes.
So maybe there's something to be said for that as well, but definitely looking forward to it. We'll see how crowded it is. We'll see if it's noticeable. I feel like I could have envisioned this being even more crowded this morning. It was still crowded. It was comfortably crowded.
Yeah.
But it wasn't uncomfortably crowded.
Oh, I've seen more than this.
Yeah, so it looks pretty good. It looks pretty good. We'll see, again, later in the day if it's any more crowded, but looking pretty good so far. Just arriving at Epcot here. They've got all kinds of merchandise already for the Food and Wine Festival, and they also have these little pamphlets for your passport, I believe, where you get your stamps for things you've eaten, maybe, something like that. But gonna check out all Food and Wine Festival here. Now when we got here, it looks like Star Wars Galaxy's Edge entrance is now at like number 50 something. So I'm not sure how long we'll be here. You know, get to sneak preview of Food and Wine, maybe grab some breakfast, but I'm sure we'll be heading back to Galaxy's Edge here in a minute. So the adventure just keeps going around, but so much to see and do. A lot of cool merchandise in here. They got some mugs, they got some shirts, all kinds of cool stuff. We're gonna check it out. It's gonna be great. All kinds of different shirts here. Look at these Food and Wine ears. Love those mini ears, Food and Wine. Everything better with sprinkles. Everything's better with sprinkles. Love it. All kinds of kitchen gear here as well. So it looks like they have all kinds of stuff for Food and Wine. There's a mini right here. Look at this chef mini. Appropriately, is that mini? Yeah, it's mini. That's mini. Appropriately dressed for Food and Wine. Love it. You know what else is really interesting is they have Star Wars Galaxy's Edge merchandise here with the Food and Wine merchandise in this Epcot shop here. So really, really interesting to see that they have that all over the place. Multi-park merchandise for Star Wars Galaxy's Edge. Love it. By comparison to Galaxy's Edge, look how empty it is right now here in World Showcase. I think World Showcase as a whole doesn't open until 11 a.m. So that's part of the reason maybe why it's a little bit quiet over here. But really, really cool to have these streets to ourselves. You know, see them setting up the shops over here, being able to just enjoy the theming and just walk down the streets of World Showcase. I'm just discovering, although World Showcase doesn't open until 11, Leal is open. So we're gonna check out Leal here. Love that one back in the day when I was a kid, had some great food there, but I haven't tried it in many, many years. So I'm looking forward to it. I'll let you know what we think. All of these options look super great here. Haven't been in here in such a long time, but I feel like you can't lose here. I really want to try this at some point. Looking forward to trying it all, and desserts are ahead. Uh-oh. All right, we are here at Leal's. We got our croissant sandwiches here. Both got the croissant
Salé.
salé. It looks really good. Looking forward to trying it. And Mike was looking at that dessert table. Woo! Got the parfait.
It's so good.
I don't know nobody who don't like no parfait.
It's so good.
Yeah. You don't like no parfait?
I like parfait.
Yeah. If you get the reference, let me know where it's from. Also, had to convince Mike to get one of our favorite dishes here as well.
Didn't take much convincing.
Didn't take much convincing. But the reminder to also grab one of our favorite beverages.
Yes.
The water.
Quite.
Here we go. Now looking forward to giving this a shot. We'll see how it tastes. Haven't been here in a really long time. Everything in there looked really good. So looking forward to giving it a shot. Initial impressions of this croissant salé. What did you think, Mike?
Love it. Love it. One of my favorite ways to get breakfast here at Epcot.
Yeah, this is a fantastic one. You know, we were talking about favorite quick service, and I feel like it's tricky to find an extremely good quick service in the parks, especially. And this is up there for me.
Oh, yeah.
This is way up there. Absolutely love this one. Mike was saying it's a little bit more filling than the other croissant sandwich. And it has an omelet in there, it has bacon, it has some cheese. I'm not a big Swiss cheese person, but I feel like it goes quite well with the sandwich. It doesn't even stand out to me as Swiss cheese. I feel like it's got a little bit of a salt and peppery taste to it, you know, kind of unexpected on that one, but it goes quite well. A little buttery on that croissant, so this is awesome as well as sort of a smooth bacon and omelet and cheese flavor in there that just sort of all really goes well together. It's a good flavor, it's not too strong, but I like it a lot. I like it a lot for sure. And the Leal parfait. Oh my gosh, still working on it here, but Mike, initial thoughts?
Really, really good. Love this one. My favorite dessert at Leal.
Absolutely fantastic. I'm right there with you. The flavors are fantastic. I feel like it's not too strong of a fruity flavor, but a pretty good creamy flavor. Definitely nice light cream on top. I like it a lot. I like it a lot. Definitely worth checking out.
Absolutely.
While we are wrapping up at Leal's here, we found out that they're currently boarding Group 80
Yes.
at Star Wars Galaxy's Edge. That means our boarding is right around the corner. Three groups away. So we're gonna head over there in just a second and check it out. Let's do it. And we are back at Hollywood Studios, getting ready to go into Galaxy's Edge. They're on boarding group number 93. We are group 83, so we are definitely good to go at this point. Definitely, they started moving faster. You know, that queue started moving faster and faster as the day progressed. So definitely looking forward to all of the adventures. Let's do it. And we are in the merchandise shop here. All kinds of cool stuff. Getting us started here with the Honda Onaka Funko Pop. Really, really cool. Awesome stuff. So much cool stuff to see here. And check out, we've got some shirts here. We've got some pins, got some buttons and patches. And on the back side here, more stuff. Oh, this is the front side, I guess. So they got, again, buttons. You got your Honda Onaka right there. All kinds of cool stuff. Check out this side here. Black Spire Outpost shirts, clear for landing on August 29th. Absolutely love that one. That's a cool shirt for sure. And you can see that there's plenty of them here in these stacks, but there's still quite a line for the shop here. Now, it's not as long as it was earlier. It was a one-part line instead of a two-part line this time, but it was still a little bit long. Not terrible, but it's definitely crowded in the store. Lots of cool stuff to go around. A lot of this blue shirt here, you'll see they have sections. So that's a whole small section, whole medium section up here that goes all the way around. Give you a better look at that shirt up there. Take a look, see if I can focus on that from right here. Love it. Glad I can catch that from here. Very, very cool. It seems like there's a lot of some of this stuff. Like that shirt, there's a lot of them. Maybe they were planning for a lot of people to get those. Also check out this BB-8, I think it's BB-8 mug. I like this a lot too. I feel like it looks cooler in person than it does in that picture. So worth checking out. So I'm getting a better look too at this shirt that there's quite a bit of, and you'll see it looks like it is the opening day shirt. So that's probably why they're expecting a lot of people to be getting some opening day shirts. Galaxy's Edge, Black Spire Outpost. We got the August 29th right there. And it's a nice shirt. It really is a nice shirt. So that's a good one to check out. All kinds of really cool stuff back there. As you can see, sort of on your exit here, they do have some of that regular stuff, some of that classic stuff that you can see, not necessarily specific to Star Wars, but also really cool stuff. Guides you right back to the exit here, and we're on our way to Galaxy's Edge. Let's do it. A true pirate can shoot a cannon from his eye. Aye, matey. I was just thinking about this, and Mike and I were discussing how my favorite quick service, you know, we were talking about Layals, but I'm thinking it's the Ronto wrap. I just forgot it was an option.
Ronto roasters.
Yeah, so first day, opening day, may induct a new favorite, which is the Ronto wrap to the Hall of Quick Service. Walking in to Galaxy's Edge, it's definitely a different setup than the Galaxy's Edge at Disneyland, and that's just the entrance here. So it may not stay like that, right? You've seen that bridge. You've seen that little bridge up there. It, again, may be the only difference. You know, I've heard it's very similar, but we are going to see here in a second. And again, reminded of that fantastic theming here. We've got the trash cans up here. Take a look at those themed trash cans. And we've got a lot of these other themed items here. This wall over here on this side. All kinds of cool stuff. Love the theming. All of it is fantastic. Definitely some themed merchandise here. Check out those fans that kind of look like the classic droids. Absolutely love those. And all kinds of decor back here. Now I feel like the entrance is wider. You know, you'll notice the entrance is wider than the Disneyland entrance. May just be because there's more land. You know, they have more land, so you can go more different directions right when you walk in. But you'll see a lot of your favorite classics back there. Got a bit of a battleship. That may be the Millennium Falcon back there. I think it is, but can't see it too clearly hidden behind that tree. But there's so much to see and so much to do. Seeing it in Disney World for the first time. You know, saw Disneyland, but now we're checking out the World version. Let's do it. Yeah, definitely getting credit in here now. You can see Mike's having a fun time, moving his way through. Lots of shoulder buddies here. This is probably the most crowded part we've gotten to yet. Again, that outside was a little bit more open, so I feel like once you get in here into the merchandise area where a lot of people want to check out, spend some time, it definitely gets more crowded. So something to keep in mind. Same sort of amenities here, but right now the crowds are a little bit high. Day one, what can you expect? But a little bit high. And of course the meat roasting. How can you have Ronto roasters without it? Absolutely love this addition here, this sort of piece of theming. You'll notice what's different is these lines. It just goes on here, loops all the way around. There's a sign over there, end of line. A sign that says end of line here we're about to go over to, but crazy to see that the lines loop all the way around. And we are here with our Ronto wrap. So exciting. I feel like this is going to be the #1 quick service. It's got to be. You know, I need to be reminded of what the Disney World one is like. Plus, Mike got a drink. That's a Tatooine Sunset.
Tatooine Sunset.
It looks a little different than what the ones at Disneyland look like. So I'm interested to see what you think of it.
I tried it earlier. It's super good.
Okay. Is it about the same?
Yes.
Okay. It's pretty much the same thing. Good. Good to know. Looking forward to it all. Let's do it. Took that first bite of the Ronto wrap, and Mike, I want to hear your initial thoughts.
Love it. The spicy sausage, gotta be ready for that spice. Not, I feel like as much meat as Disneyland's Ronto roasters, but I really do like it. What do you think?
I agree. I feel like it is a tiny bit spicier. I don't find it very spicy. I think it's mildly spicy, but it depends on your spice levels. You know, if it's mildly spicy for me, then it is at least somewhat spicy. But it's like a tang almost, like a tang to it. A sharp edge, not like a strong spice, but definitely a spicy aspect. The coleslaw flavor, I haven't gotten too much of that yet, but I'm in complete agreement with you, where the hot dog definitely feels like it's smaller. And I feel like that's one of the biggest downsides here, and one of the biggest reasons why I like the Disneyland one that much more. They're both awesome, up there for the top quick services in all the parks, but I like the Disneyland one even more for a couple of those reasons. I gotta keep trying it and give it all a shot, but it's good stuff. Also, for the Tatooine Sunset, a little bit different. I like Disneyland's a little bit better, but again, they're very similar.
Yes.
What do you think?
I think they're similar. I can taste a subtle difference, but it's not too big to me. I feel like they're almost the same.
Yeah. Overall, Ronto Roasters, still a fantastic spot. Still love it. One of my top quick service options. I don't feel like it's as good as I remember at Disneyland, but still way up there. You?
I agree. Not quite Disneyland, but not enough for me to be, I'm not coming to this one, but I'll go to Disneyland. It's not that level. Still good, not as good.
Top 3 quick service?
I'll get back to you on that. I gotta get back to you on that.
A couple more thoughts on the Ronto wrap. There's some second type of meat in here. I feel like to maybe make up for the smaller hot dog. Again, not as amazing to me, but I'm glad there is that second piece of meat. Definitely makes it better than just having that little hot dog in there. And I've noticed I still haven't gotten to any of the coleslaw flavoring. It looks like maybe you've had a little bit of that. What are your thoughts on that?
Really good, really good. It's getting more similar to Disneyland's with every bite.
Okay, good. That's good to hear. And we're here at Olga's Cantina waiting for a standby appointment. Looks like should be a 15 to 30 minute wait. So super awesome. Might be able to get a standby here. Just hop on in there, check out Olga's. We shall see how it goes. Made it to Olga's Cantina. Are we in the back corner here?
We're in the back corner.
Back?
Our spot is in there.
And you can see our view from Olga's Cantina in this corner here. Actually does not look too bad. Does not look too bad at all. But you can definitely hear the music pretty loudly, but you can't see our man Rex. There's some pretty cool views here for sure. You can see that little guy in a jar up there, little toad looking thing. All kinds of cool stuff back there. I like it. And we've got the Batuu bits here. Looks really good. A little bit different than the one we had last time. Different kind of sauce over there. Interested to see what that's all about. And check out these Olga Obsession over here. Looks delicious. Very similar, I think, on that one. Same sort of pop rock thing going on. Blue, jello type stuff. We'll see how it goes. Interesting experience here at Olga's Cantina. I love the theming. The food is not my number one. This is not my number one spot for Olga's. For food at Olga's. Definitely stick with that Ronto wrap food-wise. But there's some cool stuff here. This Batuu bit is a little bit different. There's like a garlic salsa kind of thing there. It's kind of spicy, a lot like salsa. It also kind of reminds me of one of the sauces at Sanaa. Nowhere near as good, but the flavors are a little bit similar. Like a chutney or something, I don't know. This piece right here is super spicy, so watch out for that one. But there's a lot of different pieces in there. I feel like it's not even as good as the Batuu bits at Disneyland. And then for the blue bits, the Olga's Obsession. That one's very similar, and the best thing here, but it's not a very steep competition. Your thoughts, Mike?
I agree. I come to Olga's Cantina for the overall theme and Olga's Obsession. That's why I come to Olga's Cantina. I love it for those things. Everything else, a little bit of a hit and miss on each day. Batuu bits are okay, not great. I mean, that's just, unfortunately, it's just how it is.
Yeah, the food maybe 6 out of 10. Is that fair to you?
Is this? I don't know if this even counts as food. It's like a super light snack. Maybe like, fine, I'll give it a 6 out of 10.
Theming.
Yeah. The theming is a 10 out of 10.
Yeah, at least 9 out of 10.
Oh, yeah.
Theming, definitely, way up there. The singing in a venue like this is new. It's new. We didn't hear sing along in Disneyland. That's definitely different. Sing along here at Disney World. I like it. It's cool. Kind of nice vibes. Overall, a little bit more impressions on Olga's Cantina. The food is really only okay. I wouldn't go out of my way for it. I could see the Olga's Obsession being a fan favorite if you like boba, you know, the blue jello type stuff. It's a little bit sweet, it's not too sweet with those Pop-Tarts in it. And besides that, there's not much I would go out of my way for or even get if I was there. You know, if I was there, maybe the Olga's Obsession. Wouldn't even get anything else really. But overall, I'd say it's a great environment. So from that aspect, if you want to go and check out the environment, go for it. Maybe just save your appetite for that Ronto wrap. After an awesome adventure here, we are getting ready to wrap up our Batuu day. Day 1 here in Batuu was an awesome time. So glad to share it with you. Hope you had a fantastic time checking out Batuu with us. Now we are going to check out the Food and Wine Festival.
Gonna be fun.
Let's do it. It is 2 p.m. now, and as the day has progressed, the crowds in the park have definitely picked up. You'll see, obviously, there's a lot more people here than we saw when we were coming in this morning. It's almost as many people as we saw really early in the morning by Galaxy's Edge, but it's definitely picked up. It seems like there's a lot of people around, even outside of Galaxy's Edge, checking out some of Toy Story Land and all of the other rides around here. Just saw a 25-minute wait for Aliens, so you know that all the rides are still operating as well. And as we're heading out of Hollywood Studios here, you know we've got that Starbucks and of course a venti cup of water, which we will be drinking as well. Made sure we got that. We're heading off to the Food and Wine Festival. Let's check it out. And we have arrived at Epcot for the Food and Wine Festival. Really excited for this one. My first ever food and wine festival. Oh yes. So we shall see what we think. Now, it is raining a tiny bit, so that's something to look out for. So we'll see how much we can capture here and share with you. Looking forward to sharing as much as possible, but really want to get you those food reviews. So we'll get those coming at you real soon.
We got 2 full months of it. It's gonna be great.
That's so true. Let's do it. There it is, the first banner, the first sign for the Food and Wine Festival. Really excited to try my first one. Starting to feel the energy for it just a little bit because that first sign is there. But I'm gonna let you know. I'm gonna let you know what I like. We're gonna keep you posted. Look forward to it. On our way into Epcot here, you know, we just left the Hollywood Studios with a cup of water, venti cup of water, ice water, and got to make that the first stop here at Epcot as well. Love it. Let's check out a little bit of the land here, see what's going on up here, and then I think we should be on our tour of the food and wine. All right. So apparently the land is the start of the food and wine tour. Something in here like a Ghirardelli or some other chocolate. Either way, I'm sure it's gonna be awesome. Looking forward to checking it all out. We are here in the land where the awesome planet would be, and so we're coming around. Got some stuff here at Ghirardelli. Absolutely love it. Got some chocolate, get us started, and we're looking forward to seeing all the adventures to come up ahead. Passing by the candy sushi venue here. Cool stuff. It's $10 a person. You should have a reservation in order to get in. I think they may accept walk-ins if people don't show up, but it's good to know that it's there. Maybe we'll do it one of these days. Not today, but it's something to keep in mind. And here we can see the beginnings of the Food and Wine Festival over there. Looks like Flavors from Fire. Flavors from Fire over there to our left as we're coming down from the lamps. Yeah, right here. We got our Next Eats. Next Eats we're walking into here. See what all these huts and kiosks look like. Mike's up there, getting us all ready to check it out. We got some new pavement back there too, which is kind of cool. You know, a bunch of kiosks and huts and such right up here for us to check out as well. Let's see how it all looks. Active Eats right here. Active Eats. And up here on our right, we've got Coastal Eats, Earth Eats. So many eats. So many eats right here. All the eats. I'm ready to eat it all. Getting started with Coastal Eats here. Something tells me that what we're in line for, Mike's in line over there, is the lump crab cake. Probably what it is. They've got some pretty good deals here, you know? Maybe they're just meant to be snack type things. But $5.50 for that crab cake seems pretty good. And there's a bunch of cool stuff on this menu. You can see they got the shrimp scampi, baked shrimp. They got all kinds of good stuff. Bass tostada. Love it. Looking forward to giving it all a shot. Should be delicious.
One more look at the Coastal Eats menu here. Looks really good. You got your beverages down there as well. All kinds of options.
We are here with the first stop on the Food and Wine Festival. Ooh, Mike's favorite, the crab cake.
Yum.
I'm excited for it. It looks really good. See that nice green sauce on the top. Nice good sized crab cake. I like it. We'll see how it goes.
I think you're gonna love it.
Had that first snack here at Food and Wine Festival, the crab cake. We're about halfway through it. Mike, what are your thoughts?
Love it. Always love that crab cake. One of my all-time favorites here at the festival. I can eat it again and again and again and love it every time. I'm definitely going to circle back here a few more times during the festival. Love it.
Yeah, I think this one is fantastic as well. I wouldn't give it a 10 out of 10. I think Mike give it a 10 out of 10. I give it like an 8.5 out of 10. It's really good. A little bit crispy on the sides, but the flavors are just fantastic. There's some really good flavors in there. Looking forward to continuing on the journey here. That green stuff on there, I'm not sure if it's like a lime, mayo, or something like that, but I like the flavor. It doesn't taste to me like it's a mustard. I like it. The flavor of the crab cake itself is fantastic. Definitely worth considering on your food and wine journey. Lots of awesome kiosks here. We're passing the Cheese Studio. Cheese Studio here looks really good. Here at Hawaii, really excited for this kiosk here. We got a bunch of great options. That pork slider to me sounds like a great one. A bunch of other cool stuff. And if you look at the kiosk up there, love the look of that one too. It's all themed really nicely. Looking forward to giving it a shot. And we've got our pork slider here at Hawaii. Mike and I both thought this looked like one of the best options here. Looking forward to giving it a shot. We are here at Hawaii, and we've got that pork slider. Looking forward to giving it a shot. Mike, have you had this one before?
I don't think so.
Okay. What are you expecting from this one, just looking at it?
A Hawaiian flavor to it.
Yeah.
It looks super good. I've heard really good reviews. Can't wait to try it.
Yeah, that sauce right there, that looks promising. Some pineapple in there, I think, maybe.
Yep.
Definitely, I'm excited for this one just looking at it. Let's see how it goes. Here we go, K-Crew. Here we go, K-Crew. We got the Kahlua pork slider right here. Let us hear Mike's review.
I love it. I love it. I will get it again and again and again because it is so delicious. It is spicy, no doubt. It has that pineapple in there. I love it though, and I would 100% get it again. For me, it's a 10 out of 10 again. That's how good it is.
Oh yeah, oh my gosh. The spice in that's the kicker. It really gets you. You know, It takes a couple seconds to really hit you. You know, you take a bite, it's got some good pineapple flavor, some good pork flavor, but then when the spice comes around for that second hit, oh, that's so good. Oh my gosh.
Fantastic.
That's number one for me right now. I'm giving that at least a 9.5 out of 10. If not a 10, I feel like that's a 10 out of 10 right there.
That's a 10.
We're just starting, but I'm like, that's the number one. I'm coming back for that one and this one again and again. Oh my gosh.
Wow.
Kahlua pork slider is king right now.
Wow.
It's king. King of the ring. One thing here with this one, I don't think I've touched on yet. I talked about the spice coming around and hitting you for another pass, but it is a spicier dish. It is a spicier dish. Depending upon your spice levels, maybe a little bit too spicy for you, but they're such good spices, you know? If you're unsure on the fence, you know, try a little bit because it is so good. Oh my gosh, that's the one right there. I almost couldn't like dream up a better way to make this sandwich.
That's how you know it's a 10 out of 10. That's how you know it's
That's a 10. That's a 10. I can't forget 9.5. That's a 10. I wanted to leave room. No room's getting left. You gotta be an 11 to blow this one out of the water. Passing by Australia here as we're walking around World Showcase. This is definitely one I want to make it back for, but right now we're just walking past, seeing what else is out here, you know, what sounds interesting to us, and I'm really excited for it. You know, had an awesome experience with the first two dishes. It's promising. It's promising. We're gonna keep this party going. The pork slider was so good that I just walked right away without my bag, being like, let's get some more food. Let's do it. But fortunately, the bag was still here after we made that lap around. Thank you. Whew. Oh,
ran back.
Yeah, but I'll maybe keep that one on.
Yeah.
As we're trying stuff. It's good stuff. Another stop here, the Appleseed Orchard. Really cool setup here. It smells like apples out there. It smells more like apple cider in here, but definitely a strong appley smell, and it's really cool vibe. You know, nice and quiet. Some nice soft music playing in the background. Look at that tent above me. You know, I was just showing that one off. Really cool. And they got this wine bar over here on the left. Checking that one out. We'll see how it goes. See how it goes. Trying our maple syrups here. We've got the traditional maple syrup here. We've got the brandy, apple brandy flavored one. Not alcoholic, but it is aged the same way. It smells and flavors is the same way. Then there's a bourbon one over there. Gotta give them all a shot. Trying with the original one here. Let's do it. Ooh. That is really good. Too much sugar here. Trying the brandy maple syrup. Wow, that's really good. Oh my gosh. Apple brandy maple syrup. Again, non-alcoholic, but it smells and tastes like it could be. It's not too strong of an alcoholic taste or smell, but it does have a hint almost of that brandy flavor. I like it. And we've got the bourbon flavored one. Give this one a shot. Ooh, that one has a stronger bourbon taste, but again, it's great, non-alcoholic, has a really great flavor to it. Worth checking out. If you are in this apple cider pavilion, definitely try the maple syrups. I'm loving it. Just a great addition to that Food and Wine Festival. While here in the Apple venue, let's call it, because I'm not sure what it's called.
Appleseed Orchard.
Appleseed Orchard. While here in the Appleseed Orchard, we had the apple slushy. Apple slushy, it was apple juice and graham cracker. It was okay at best. You, Mike?
Nothing I would go out of my way for. I like the idea a lot. The idea sounds good. I mean, the smell actually smells better than it tastes, and that's the hard part. When it smells like so good, the apple's juice and everything, but the taste is just no. I can't recommend it. It's marginal.
I would skip it as well, definitely. A quick meeting with Pooh here as we're going through our Food and Wine Festival day. I'm so excited for this room. It's Christopher Robin's room. So I've never seen this one before. Really looking forward to it. But you know more food is right around the corner.
In the mirror too. You look good in the mirror. I like that. That's a great shot. That's a great spot for you.
go in. Thanks for being here. All right. Let's go in. And Christopher Robin's room too. Loving it. There's no heffalumps and woozles around here, right?
No,
Okay. Making sure.
No.
Making sure you're watching out for him. For sure. Here you go.
Oh gosh.
I don't see it.
None back there?
You're okay.
All clear? All clear outside? Okay. You think we're good?
You're safe. You're
Okay,
safe.
we're good. We're good. Good to hear. Oh, that's worrisome. You gotta watch out for that.
I can get things situated, I can tell.
Christopher, he's very
There, that looks fantastic. Thank you so much, Pooh. Really appreciate it. Thanks, Pooh.
Fun.
Thank you.
After our chat with Pooh, we got some awesome Pooh swag here, some Pooh merchandise. Awesome stuff. Check out the Pooh pillow pet. Eeyore's got his own pillow pet down there. Oh yeah, all kinds of cool stuffed animals here. Love it. Some Tigger. Look at those ones over there. Oh, those are super cute. Super cute ones right there. And some shirts. All kinds of good stuff here in the UK pavilion. Love it. Of all the stuff in this store here, absolutely love this Eeyore. Check him out. Super cute down there. Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh.
Now passing by Morocco, we've got the strip steak flatbread. Very interesting. Got some hummus fries, baklava. Again, your beverages here. Lots of good stuff. There's so many good options. You know, we're gonna have to check them all out here at Food and Wine and see what we like. Japan is another great stop here. I want to be sure to try chicken bun. You got your frothy ramen, spicy roll, all kinds of good stuff here. Definitely want to give this one a shot. If not today, one of these days. Trying the lobster roll here. It looks good, but I feel like it looks kind of small too. We'll have to see. It looks like the flavors might be delicious. What do you think?
Looks good. Not much of a smell to it, but
Okay.
I'm excited.
Let's give it a shot. We have tried the lobster roll. Mike, what are your thoughts?
I like it. Don't love it, but I do like it a lot. If you want that lobster taste, I would recommend it, but not sure I would go out of my way for it. I can see myself getting it again. Not immediately, but if I really wanted lobster, sure.
Yeah. For me, it's do I like it? It's okay. You know, definitely don't love it. Would I go out of my way for it? No. Would I get it again? Maybe. I probably want to try some new stuff, especially with the fierce competition out here. This stuff has been amazing. This one's okay, good, but it's definitely not a top ranker for me. Give it maybe a 6. How about a 6? As Mike mentioned, the flavor's not super strong on that fish. The roll is good. You know, it's a nice soft sort of French roll there, thicker bread, but can't really taste too much of that lobster. That seasoning on the top, that sauce, whatever that is again, maybe mildly flavored. Not the strongest flavors here, and that's part of the reason I kind of downgrade it. It's also very chewy, so kind of tough to pull the pieces of lobster apart, so keep that in mind. Here at Africa, we have the piri piri skewered shrimp.
Yum.
Say that 3 times fast.
Peri peri skewered shrimp, peri peri skewered shrimp, peri peri skewered shrimp. That's pretty good, right?
Looks pretty good.
Okay.
That sounds good.
Thank you.
I'm looking forward to giving it a shot.
Let's try it.
Let's do it. Overall, the piri piri skewered shrimp. The flavor's fantastic. Spicy, but a hot spicy. You know, it's got a nice sort of aftertaste to it. It's not, you're right, you said it yourself, it's not too shrimp flavored. You know, it's mostly a spice flavor.
Yes.
What are your thoughts on it?
I love it. I really, really do. You have to know that it's a little bit hot. On the hot side, you have some water close by, but really good. I really enjoy this one.
Yep, and we both give it an 8 out of 10. Again, great flavor. Not the number 1 for me, not the number 2, but for now, it might be the number 3.
It's really good.
Yeah. Here we've got ourselves a couple of items. We got the warm Swiss cheese and the blueberry almond tart. Now, do note that the Swiss cheese does smell like Swiss cheese. So you smell a strong scent coming from this cart. It does smell like Swiss cheese. We're gonna see how it tastes here in a second. We have the Swiss cheese here and that, and that almond blueberry tart. Both have very different feelings on the two of these. So let's get it started, Mike, with the Swiss cheese.
Loved it. Absolutely loved it. I give that one a 9 out of 10. That's how much I enjoyed it. I really did. You know, I'm a cheese guy. I like different cheeses, and this was extremely strong, pungent cheese on the bread. It was delicious. I don't know. It was just a great flavor.
Yeah. For me, I'm not a huge Swiss cheese person.
Okay.
That being said, even with the bread, I thought it was quite good. It was quite good, especially with the bread. We didn't try it with the potatoes at the same time, but I want to give it a solid rating for sure. For me, maybe it'd be more like a 5.
Okay.
Again, just because I don't love Swiss cheese. but I could see getting it. I mean, again, if they made that with like mozzarella, I feel like that'd be a big home run for me. Now, let's touch on the blueberry almond tart. Oh yeah. Mike, what'd you think of this one?
It was okay. I give it a 6 out of 10. It was kind of just bland. It wasn't tasty enough. Not enough blueberry, not enough raspberry. But it's not bad.
And I liked the sort of airy, fluffy flavor to this one. A little bit of blueberry, a little bit of almond, nice hint, sort of taste to them. I would give it a 7 out of 10. I could definitely see getting it again. It reminds me of like a marzipan or something like that. Again, sort of a light, fluffy almond taste. I think it's pretty good. I think it's pretty good, but not my number one. You know, there's so much more to see and do, but still, Kahlua pork sliders, my number one. Where you at on that, Mike?
That one's pretty good. And the crab cake. That one and the crab cake.
Those two are tied for number one for you?
Yes.
Okay. Sounds good. Mike's building his car behind us. And we're gonna build a vehicle as well. Let's see how efficient we can be. So what I'm thinking of doing, look at that like hook on the top. That's pretty crazy. Pretty cool looking. That's a good one too. That's a good one too. 4. So responsiveness. Why not? Let's go capability. Try to even it out a little bit. Some accessories. Nice 3. We are done here, friends. Let's see how that goes. It looks pretty good. Let's give it a shot.
Engaging eco-scan for aerodynamic efficiency.
Woo! There's the restaurant on our left over there. Woo!
Yeah, I wasn't ready. I wasn't
Look at
ready.
that restaurant.
Oh God. The speed. The need for speed. And for one of today's top 5 most efficient vehicles, right there, Ruby Red. That's me right there. Let's pull it up on the big screen. Are you ready? Here's Ruby Red.
Whoa! Beat me. 217.
217.
Very impressive. No, there's no.
Look. Oh yeah, right there.
Yeah, that's mine up there.
Okay.
Most capable cars of the day.
Most capable of the day. Nice job. 208. Pretty good.
That's very
I like
good.
it. Adding the second magnet to my collection, Chef Minnie Mouse here. Really like this one. I like it's like a pinkish purple, forks and spoons on there. It's nicely themed. They're really cool for sure. So looking forward to adding that to the collection.
And here we have the blended burger. Looking forward to trying this one. A little small here. You'll see the plate is quite small, but it looks really good. Looks like it's got some good flavors in there. I've heard good things. Let's give it a shot.
We are here at Flavors from Fire. Can you say that one 3 times fast?
Flavors from fire, flavors from fire, flavors from fire.
Boom, awesome. We each have a blended burger. I heard this one was really, really good. So let's see if it lives up to the hype. The blended burger. Mike, let's hear your thoughts this time around.
Good, but not like the best ever. It doesn't beat the crab cake or Hawaiian pork slider in my opinion.
Those two hold 1 and 2 for me and 1 and 1 for Mike. So those two are the ones to make sure that you make the stop for just based on day 1 here in our adventures. I would say this is competitive for number 3. We both give it 7.
Yes, 7.
You said you've had this better sometimes, worse sometimes. It can be very variable.
I feel like I've had it better before.
Okay.
Yeah, it might be worth trying again to see if we get it a little better.
Sounds good. Overall, it's good, but not amazing. We are back in Hollywood Studios here to try to get that day 1 picture. We missed 1 picture. We're running back in to see if we can get another day 1 picture. And so we made the trek over here, see if we can catch that picture. Maybe any last thoughts here at, Galaxy's Edge. And maybe we'll see the closing of Galaxy's Edge. We'll see, you never know. It's open right now, which is very interesting. So they may not be doing that queue thing for long, but here at night, there's no queue anymore. Just waltz on in. So that's nice for sure.
Very.
Heading into Galaxy's Edge here, no lines, just waltz right in. It's awesome, fantastic to be able to walk in. 80-minute wait for Galaxy's Edge Smuggler's Run, so looking forward to that. Thank you.
Live long and prosper.
There you go, thank you, you too. Again, look how nice and open it is walking into Galaxy's Edge. Really nice feel. Now you can really appreciate the ambiance, like the walls here. I'm wondering, is this going to become a nighttime thing? At night it gets a little bit less crowded? Or maybe it's hurricane, hurricanes got some people worried, I don't know, but we'll see, But it's nice that it's nice and generally pretty quiet out here.
Step back. Cross those arms. Perfect.
So I think they can see me.
You don't want them to see my hair.
The backdrop. I think
My
it's for both of
hair.
us to be good.
It looks looks good.
Hello, what planet are you from?
Orlando.
Hello, planet Florida.
Yeah.
Cross your arms.
And we got our opening day photos right here. Super excited to see how those come out. Haven't seen them yet, but looking forward to it. And we're seeing all sorts of other characters here on Batuu. Saw a Chewie. We saw a couple stormtroopers. Now saw a Rebel. Fireworks behind our heads to end the night here. What fun stuff. Thanks so much for being a part of the fun with us. We will share more fun adventures with you again real soon. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button and ring the bell to stay informed of all of the fun, family-friendly adventures. Until next time,
Have a magical day.
and play on. Here at Africa, we have the piri piri skewered shrimp. Piri piri